Hey guys, it's me, man. I just want to say something real quick to myself and to others that are out there. If you're listening, maybe my words can probably reach you, but this is not, again, this is not for you motherfuckers. But hey, listen if you want to, take the advice if you want to, it's up to you. But let me turn this down. Uh, I just want to begin with something real quick. My life ain't easy. No matter what I say, no matter what I do, no matter what I look like, I'm broke as fuck right now. I literally have no money at all, completely broke. But at the same time, I'm motivating myself and getting myself into a mind frame where I can generate my own money. And in other words, what I'm trying to say is that uh, this is something that's gonna help. But anyway, how can I begin this? I have to stop pleasing others, and I had to stop pleasing others. The reason why I say have to and had, past tense and whatever else in the future, past and future if you want to call it, at the best, um, is because my whole life thought I was being games with myself. My whole life I was being games with myself. It's because I didn't understand what I was, who I was, and what I wanted to do in life. And well, not too long ago, probably about 2-3 weeks ago, I want to go back to the very beginning of all this. Is I met a guy that got me this job that I'm doing right now, even though I shouldn't be doing what I'm doing right now, recording and driving and shit like that. But at the same respect, I just feel like this really needs to be said to myself, and I really want you guys to understand something. Okay, but yeah, I met this guy, and he was really generous, really nice, all of that. Right? I met him through Lyft, and he kept talking to me about, how you could take advantage of opportunities, right? So he helped me get this job, right? The job that I'm doing, and okay, fast forward a couple, fast forward, right? Just fast forward, and I'm over time of working alongside this guy. I just see how meticulous this guy is, right? He's really good. He knows how to do the job. He's really nice. He's understanding. He's trying to bring everybody in. He's trying to do everything he can. All this stuff, right? And I don't know. He just rubbed off on me because he kept telling me about looking at motivational videos on YouTube. And for some reason, it just popped. It wasn't even a pop. It wasn't a snap. It was just came a day where I was just like, this is just enough, and I'm just gonna do it. And I started looking at motivational videos, and then after a while, I found myself on entrepreneur videos, right? And this is something that you guys, most guys, mostly my family, you guys, I love you guys anyway, by the way. This is mostly what my family, what I've told my family over time is that I've met so many failures in my life because I felt like God was, showing me that I need to be an entrepreneur. And honestly, in all truth, yes, I do need to be an entrepreneur, but I'm gonna work my way towards it, right? So as I'm doing these motivational videos and I'm watching them, I just can't stop watching them now. Like literally, that's all I do all day while I'm driving is just listening to motivational videos and just, I don't know, just doing what I'm supposed to be doing for myself to help motivate myself. So in saying that, how can I put this? I just found my niche through these videos and listening to what these billionaires and millionaires are saying, right? It's saying that it all begins with you. And I've been telling people this and speaking to people and being motivational to people just off camera, just being motivational but I wasn't being motivational to myself. And that's the biggest truth that I probably can say towards myself. So there you go, self, right? So here's for the other people. I had to stop pleasing other people. I really did. I really have to stop pleasing. I really have to and had to stop pleasing other people. How you doing? Here you go.
Thank you.
All right, one moment. I gotta take a picture of it.
Okay.
Thank you. All right, you set?
Okay, thank you.
All right, but yeah, I had to stop motivating other people, right? I mean, I had to stop pleasing other people because I'm thinking that I'm this gamer, right? I'm thinking that I want to do this gaming business. I want to do this. I want to do that. It's all because of what other people was motivating me to do, because they can see that I can draw. They can see that I write stories. They see all this stuff, right? But to me, and it took me I'm 25 years old. It took me a very long time to understand that just wasn't out for me. And now I'm here in this place in my mind, and in a place of understanding. I'm walking across this bridge of understanding, if you will, that I want to motivate people, right? That's been my whole niche, my whole life, is just helping people, right? That's all I wanted to do. It's going to satisfy everything, right? So yes, now that I'm on this entrepreneurial mindset, and now that I found my niche is motivating people, now I know what I truly want to do. Because at first I thought I wanted to start a comic book business and all that stuff. I even told somebody one time I wanted to start a comic book business, but my heart just isn't comics, right? And the more I play video games, even now I still play video games because I love playing video games on the weekends. So what? Fuck you if you don't believe that. But you know, what I'm truly trying to say is that I had to find myself. That's what I'm truly trying to say. I had to find myself. I had to find my self-worth. And I had to find a reason why I could help other people. I could service other people. And I was just like, to myself throughout this whole journey to finding this niche, right? Is how can I serve my other people, but also how can I serve myself? How can I serve my true passion? What's my true passion? And my true passion that shines above the rest is motivating, passing on wisdom. But how do I do that? I only do that through learning. I only do that through living my wisdom, living my own wisdom, and also applying it in my life so that way it can apply to others. But what I'm saying is, don't take everything I say for granted. Don't take everything I say deeply either, because my words can feel just as well as anybody else's can. So what works for you works for you. And all I'm sharing is just my story at the moment. Is I want to motivate people, and I want to truly help people get where they need to get in their minds, right? And now that I'm on this road to entrepreneurship, I want to tell you one thing, and one thing only. Just like I said before, you got to stop pleasing other people, and you got to look at yourself. You got to be like, this just isn't for me. You know what I mean? And a lot of people are afraid to do that because, well, I can't say why they're afraid. All I know is that they're just afraid. A lot of people have all these different versions of fear. A lot of people have all these different versions of this, different versions of that. It's not really different versions. It's just that really fear comes in many different forms. And it sounds like I'm saying the same thing, but really it's all leading back to one total thing, and that's just fear. People just have fear. That's just all it is. And I have fear too. I have fear of the darkness. I have fear of even light. I have fear of God. I have fear of all these things. And by me listening to these motivational videos, and by me, finding myself and finding my self-worth and finding what I truly want to do, and the passion that I have, and the passion that I want to have, and the money that I want to have, the life that I want to have, all this stuff, finding all that right here and right now, that just really showed me that I was afraid, that I was fearful, that I was doubtful, that I was depressed. I was just a whole nest of just mess. You know what? I'm just gonna put it at the ultimate thing. I was in chaos within myself. I was in chaos, complete and utter chaos. There is no other way to put that. And if it wasn't for God, if it wasn't for Thoth, if it wasn't for myself, if it wasn't for the people who wanted to motivate me, who are around me, and if it wasn't for those videos, and if it wasn't for the people in those videos, I would have never found my self-worth. I would have been still walking around the same circle. And what I want to let you guys know is you got to find your passion, and you got to make it line up with your life. What do you want to do? Because that's your money maker. That's the thing that's going to make you money. And that's the thing that I see that is going to make me money. I'm not making money yet. By all means, I'm not making money yet. I'm working. See, I'm still at a 9 to 5. Right? I don't have no money in my pocket. Like right now, I'm hungry. I'm starving right now. I'm literally starving. But I'm doing something different today. I'm motivating myself today. I'm looking at videos today that's going to help motivate me. I'm learning something different every day just to help me get through this. And that's something that I want you guys to do. Learn something every day. Find something. Find who you truly are. Because at the end of the day, that's all that's going to matter. I mean, my family, my aunt, she used to always tell me, and my grandmother, oh my God, they used to always tell me that at the end of the day, when you sitting on the throne of judgment, sitting in the seat of judgment, and you before God, nothing is going to matter but you and God at that moment. There's nobody that's going to save you. There's nobody that's going to take the blame for you. There's nobody that's going to step in at any time. Just you and God. So at the end of the day, all that matters is just you and God. And what I'm trying to say when I say that is, nothing matters about what somebody says about you. Nothing. Because at the end of the day, you are the ultimate goal. You are the ultimate future. You are the ultimate thing. Nothing goes past your own thoughts unless you allow it. And you have to feel that way about yourself before what somebody else says to you can truly hurt you or harm you. You have to already feel that way. So in saying that, guys, we got to do better. And I'm putting myself in this inclusion because I'm on the mountain to climb to get my money. I'm on the mountain to climb to do my thing now. Because I see my self-worth. I see where I want to be. I'm not nobody. I'm literally nobody. I'm formless, literally. But, well, not literally, because physically I have a physical body. You can see all that. But that's my story right now, is that I want to motivate you guys, and I want to help you guys understand that you guys got this. You guys got this. Believe in yourself. See your self-worth. Because on my mountain right now, I got so much on my plate right now that I'm scared of, so much that I'm afraid of, right? But at the same time, I'm still climbing. And I always ask myself, why am I still climbing? Why am I still moving when I'm failing so much? That's because I want to see the end. That's because tomorrow is going to be better than today. And if you do the same thing today, if you do the same thing today, tomorrow, you will get the same results tomorrow as you did today. So you got to do something different. So if every day that you do something different, you will get different outcomes from tomorrow. If you do something beneficial today, tomorrow you will do some. Sorry about that. Tomorrow you will be. Let me calm down. Tomorrow, if you do something beneficial today, tomorrow you will do something beneficial as well. And then the next day, and the next day, and the next day. And by me saying that, I could be a true believer in that, and I can say that it truly works, because every day since I've been watching these motivational videos, I've been doing something different. I've been seeing something different. I've been getting something different. every single day, and I mean that. And if you turn it into a mantra, or a mantra of learning something different every day, I guarantee you will get different results. It's just right now I don't have no money, right? But at the end of the day, I will have some money. At the end of the day, I will have some money. But not just some. I will have my own business. I will make my own money. I will generate money. I will generate millions, billions, trillions of dollars. And it's going to be in my bank because I'm going to save it. But anyway, that's really what I wanted to say to you guys. You got to stop leaning on what other people say to you, and you got to stop leaning on what other people think of you. Because it took me all the way to now to believe that. It took me all the way to now to understand that I was the one that was messing up my own life. And I still am kind of messing up my own life. My decisions ain't great. I'm pathetic right now. I'm extremely pathetic. Right? But throughout all of this darkness that's around me, I'm shining. The reason why is because I'm finding my self-worth. I'm finding my reason. I'm finding my why. And every day I look up and I start thinking about, man, I want a family. Well, in order to have a family, I got to be able to... Where's 12? Well, in order to have a family, I got to be able to sustain a family. And nothing else besides family is the number one reason that's motivating me. Family is what's motivating me. Family is what's driving me. Because I want a wife someday. I want kids. I want a life. I want to live. What's this? You say 12 or 12, but I don't see 12 or 12. But yeah, that's what's driving me every single day. And along with these motivational videos and learning something different and doing something different, I'm bound to succeed. I'm bound to win. It's just only a matter of time. It's just only a matter of time. But yeah, that's all I wanted to say to you guys. I love you guys. I want you guys to succeed. And if you guys want to succeed, you got to get beyond your own self-doubt. You got to get beyond that. You got to get far beyond that. But everything takes a step at a time. Just like right now, I'm in baby steps. Matter of fact, I'm not even making baby steps. I'm still in the arms, right? But I'm working up. I'm growing. I'm developing. And that's what you got to do with yourself. Stop getting mad at those people that hurt you. Because whether you know it or not, it's because they hurt you that you want to do better. And don't do it because of them either. Fuck that. Don't do it because of them. Fuck all that. Don't do that shit because of them. Do it for yourself. Do it for yourself, and I guarantee you, it'll come out better. And that's something that I'm doing right now for myself. Is I'm doing all this stuff for myself. My grandma left me, and it broke my heart. It destroyed me. And I'm still going through the motions of learning how to deal with that. But for some reason, it's motivating me. It's pushing me. Because I want to make her proud. But not only make her proud, but I want to make myself proud. I want to make myself happy for the results that I have. And I'm going to get those good results. I'm $1 million man. I'm $1 billion man in the making. And someday, I will have those millions and billions of dollars within my pocket, in my bank account. Just by how I view the world and just by how I change my attitude towards the world. So since I don't have that package, I'm going to have to skip this and then just come back. Okay. Go 15 instead. And then I'll just come back, see if I still have it. But yes. That's what I want to tell you guys, okay? That's what I want to tell you guys. Right there. That's all I want to tell you. Believe in yourself. Love yourself. Have hope in yourself. Have faith in yourself. Let that fire burn in your belly. Let that fear turn that fear into courage. For real. And then use that same energy of fear to keep those who aren't worthy of you away from you. And that don't mean you got to go around scaring people and shit or trying to kill them. But just use that fear to make them stay away from you. That's all you got to do. Because at the end of the day, everything God made is good. The only reason why it ain't good to us is because we don't know how to fucking use it. That's just all there is to it. A lot of people be like, don't use fear or that right there. It's just that the tools that we use is used against us by ourselves. We turn those gifts into curses, because no gift or no thing that you gain in life, whether it be from the highest or whether it be from the lowest, is truly good or truly evil. It's how you use it. Think about it. Our mind is used for service towards our spirit, towards our microbiome. It's used for service towards our hearts, towards our lungs, all of those things. It's used for service with all of these things, right? But yet, it can also be a disservice. It can be used against them. Say, for instance, for smoking. We all know smoking can destroy your lungs. There's no question. But it's all by our decision. It's all by our spirit's decision to our brain to give us the ability to smoke a cigarette. In other words, we as the spirit within the body decides that, hey, I want a cigarette. But little do we really think, or little do we care to think about the fact that we're destroying our bodies. So that way, so in that way, our minds get in this habit of smoking a cigarette. So then we get into this habit. Now it's hard for us to stop. It's hard for us to stop because we so deep into a habit of smoking, and we destroying our body little by little by little by little by little. It happens. But going back to what I've said before, towards myself and towards others as well, in my story, is you have no idea just how grand of a scheme you got for yourself if you just decide to look at the bigger picture and look at the things around you, because everything around you is helping you. Everything around you is beneficial. You just have to see it. Everything around you is beneficial. And on my journey with this job that I have through the friend that I got that helped me get this job, I've been meeting nothing but beneficial people. And on this journey, I've just been nothing but self-reflecting and looking at myself and accepting my fault for being my faults. Accepting my faults for being my fault. There's nobody else that I could blame my faults on but myself. I caused these things to happen. I caused myself to be broke. I caused myself to have fear. You know what? I'm going to use that in a better way. I'm going to rephrase that. I caused myself to use fear in the wrong way. I used it against myself. I caused myself to be depressed. I caused myself to use depression the wrong way. I caused myself to be broke. I caused myself to, be fat. Because I'm a fat motherfucker. I'm fat as shit. Okay? I'm fat. Alright? I caused myself to miss payments a lot of times back in the past. I caused my credit to be bad. All by my decisions up here. All by my decisions. All by my decisions. And I'm sorry that it happened, but I'm facing myself now. So that way I can make room for better. And oh yeah, that's one more thing I gotta tell you. Sacrifice. That's something that I'm learning too. Sacrifice. If you learn to sacrifice, you will get what you need. You got to give and receive. Trust me. That's the golden rule of life. To give and receive. In order for you to have a successful relationship, you got to be able to give and take. I don't even have a relationship, but that's something that I've seen. That's something that I've heard. And the best relationships that I've seen come from people that understand each other. They give and receive. They make accommodations for each other. You know, that's what I've seen. But yeah, that's the best way I could say that, is give and receive. And now that I'm giving up myself to get a better self and a better reality, I'm going to get that better reality, because I'm going to start building up towards it. I'm going to start creating the evidence for my spirit to see. And the evidence of me doing that is me saving my money, me buying the cards, and me making these videos right here, making more of these videos, these motivational videos, so that way I can truly get the business of motivation. I can have a business of helping people get up on their feet. I can have a business of all these things, of helping people, and that's what I'm going to be in. And I know this kind of went off the mark of what I was truly trying to say at the beginning, but and then on truth, I kind of lost what I was truly going to say, and I feel like that's okay. I lost it, but it's okay. 87.25. And that's something that I guess I really want to say to you guys, is that just believe in yourself. That's really all I can say. I kept saying it throughout this video, but just please believe in yourself, because that's what I'm doing and that's what I'm learning right now. Please believe in yourself. Have that fire in your belly to be hungry, to be that entrepreneur. Step outside of the norm. Please do. And that's something that I'm working on right now. Stepping outside of the norm. I love y'all, and I wish the best for y'all. I hope the best for y'all, and y'all have a good day. Peace.